Hello, mic check. Okay, the stream is up. Let's wait for people to join. Later, I will start talking. In the meantime, let me turn on my bot. The crucial thing. Okay, the bot will be up soon. Okay. Oh, I forgot to open my meter. Hey, Hari, sure. Why not? If you can't sleep, let's do some coding. That was the motivation, bro. So what happened was I was free of things to do today at like 8:30 or at 9. I thought to stream at 9 p.m. Then I was watching a movie and I don't know how the time went and it was 10:30. I still came up, wanted to stream, but my mom called and the call lasted for almost more than an hour and the time was almost 12. So I was like, okay, let's go to sleep. Let's stream tomorrow if I wake up early. But I was unable to sleep. Now it's 2 a.m. I literally wasted 2 hours. Instead, if I started streaming at 12, I would have been sleepy by now and just go to sleep. So, anyways, I'm still active. I'm not at all feeling sleepy. So I saw that Z, what do you call it? The Z code editor is available for Windows. I would want to try that. That's the main interesting thing I wanted to do today, other than like casual coding, anyways. Okay. I don't know what's doing here. Z code editor. Have you used this, Harish? It's not from Google, it's a pricing. I don't know which company belongs. Sorry, which company develops this? Z Industries. It looks like Z itself is the company. Let's see, company blog about. Our vision, we are Z Industries, a small and passionate team with a vision for building the world's best. Looks like this company's sole purpose is itself an editor. There is a pricing though. Okay, $10 per month. The next generation code editor plus AI supercharge your development. Nope, it's written in Rust. Yeah, I heard about it. Yeah, this is the one. I was interested in it, but it was not officially supported in Windows. But I saw probably in Twitter or somewhere that people are using this on Windows. So I checked it and I went into the same site, of course, using my phone, and I saw when I press download, I see the Windows version. I'm unsure how or sorry, when did they release this? I definitely wanted to try. So download now. I saw some videos and people are claiming that it's really fast than VS Code, like noticeably fast. Z is open source editor built with Rust. I don't know if it was open source because obviously they were advertising a price, but it's okay. This is like editions. I'm most interested in extensions. I'm sure they have like a basic TypeScript support. Yes, I have tried anti-gravity, bro. Harish, I did try. It's really awesome. I like it. Of course, there is no customizable or anything. So when I write my code, I use VS Code, but in the background, I thanks for the first like. In the background, I have anti-gravity open. So if in case I need something which my Copilot isn't able to do, I'll just switch to anti-gravity, do my prompt, let it write the code, and then switch back to VS Code. But it's still VS Code. The projects I use are a bit lengthy and heavier. So I was thinking I need something lightweight, fast enough, but I don't want to use like Java based code editors as in like WebStorm or something. Even they are resource hungry. So I was thinking to like give it a try. I know about this. Yeah, it was written in Rust. Pricing is for AI. Looks like it. I was just checking. I didn't know they have a pricing section because it was advertised as free. I was thinking, what exactly am I losing by using like not having a payment model? Looks like it's just AI stuff. But that's fine. Maybe if it's downloaded, I'll install it. The setup has been detected. Oh, looks like I have already started it. I tend to keep all my softwares running in a different drive, not exactly in C drive. So I'll select this one. Next, next. Yep, add those into the path. So anyways, what are you guys doing? I don't think I ever streamed at this time of the day. Launch Z. Okay, base key map. Yeah, VS Code is fine. C. Yeah, import it. Vim mode. No, no. I mean, crash repos are fine. You can have those. Definitely dark mode, and I don't know which one is this. Yeah, this one is extremely dark. I like it. Hey, Jaypreet. Hello. Trying this Z editor for the first time. Can you set up? Pretty minimalist so far. I don't know how I can increase the font. Yeah, these are the same settings. Okay, nice. Where is the extension tab? Extensions. Okay, and do we have Copilot for some reason? GitHub Copilot theme. We do not have it. Okay. What are the other AI? Super Maven. Okay, that one is also not available. I don't want to try yet another editor and download all the extensions and themes and all the and it looks like my old ones. So yeah, it's not really worth it to try to switch between Electron based editors anyways. But I realized my VS Code work for my work project is getting a lot slower. I switched to WebStorm. It's fine, but it's taking a lot of resources, equivalent to VS Code. And I need all those extensions. I mean, VS Code is not slow, it's the extension which causes it to be slow. But now, almost every project, I might need few extensions, especially TypeScript, prettier TypeScript, Angular, IntelliSense, and there are a lot of things which we need, like CSS peak. Imagine having like a 50 like big CSS files. You don't really remember where the classes were written. And of course, there are like 35 to 40 people who have worked on the project. So CSS peak is an extension which lets you control click on any CSS class inside your HTML files, and it will directly take to that CSS thing. Yeah, all those things takes resources, which are fine, I guess. Agent servers, open code. We have open code. Does open code support Copilot? Okay, looks like someone has the same question. Thanks for another like. Whoever liked my stream, thank you so much. Okay, let's actually see how the performance actually instead of like base things. I'll also have VS Code open. Hey, Manish, thank you, man. Go to Spendify. Trust me, for Python, for whatever extensions I have, I did not notice any slowness in my VS Code. It's just the project which I have at work, Angular, that's heavy. My work laptop is 32 GB RAM and I only use Rider and browser, but it still cannot run smoothly. There might be some other third party services or Windows things running in the background as it's a corporate machine. Yeah, the project, that's main problem. If you have a similar, like a smaller project, I don't think you would notice much difference, but again, we still have to see. For VS Code, for Python, and even for the current project, what is this? The expense project, I didn't realize any slowness at all in the existing things, but It's just my work project, which is just too heavy, way too heavy. It's like a 4 years old code. Obviously, there is a lot of stuff. So coming to the memory here, I don't even see Z at all. Oh, I didn't even open a project yet. So let's try opening a project. Soft coding. Let's open entire project. Let's see how much does it take. Of course, VS Code would sit high. I'm not blaming it. It takes up some space. Where is Z? Oh, it's right. It's 71 MB because obviously I don't have any. So let's try opening for a file. So people said it uses GPU. Not really using any. It's still sitting idle. Why are there two sessions? Did I open two? No. Okay, let's I forgot my files. Items.tsx. Okay, does it increase the yeah, it's a little bit. The scrolling, is it me or does it look a bit stuttery? It's the same probably. Mine is higher refresh rate though. Display settings. Let me see if I have it set to lower refresh rate. It's 165 heads. Why do I feel this one? This one feels fine, but this one also feels fine. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I wish I have the same TypeScript settings like color templates and everything. This looks like as if I am not using this variable, but I am definitely using this. I told it restricted mode. Introducing cloud code, add other agents. Okay, now fine. Initializing, it's downloading. Yes, it's setting up some things. So let's wait for it to finish up. Okay, the RAM size. Yes, it's still 92 MB, very little compared to the same project opened in VS Code. And VS Code only has like the TypeScript code. It doesn't even have the backend and docs, but with this, it's taking very less resources. But it doesn't have any extensions running. Could be the reason. I'm also closing down this browser. Might be taking some resources which I don't need. So far, I saved some memory. Firefox is needed. Discord, I don't know why that takes a lot of space. Close down Discord. I don't use it too often. Close it down. It's fine, bro. There is nothing in my name. I'm not popular or anything like that. So that does definitely uses some GPU. But oh, the more I have it open, the more I think it might take the RAM. So let's try opening another file. Dashboard. If I have two, oh, it's switching. So if I switch to one tab, it switches to that tab and just won't use anything. Okay, the GPU is definitely increasing. What are others I have? Accounts, ESX, and the GPU decrease. Not using much. The RAM usage is very impressive. It's not even 100 MB. Why though? How? Is it because there is nothing running? Why is there a Node.js server? Oh, this is because of my open multiple instances with each file in it, like something like this. Even then, not much of a difference. The RAM size definitely increased. So it looks like it's optimizing based on what I'm editing instead of having everything open in the background. It knows what I'm using, what I'm not. What is this one? Unexpected export name? That's not an error. Let's have a terminal. I don't think terminal performance would affect this. Yep, it increased while having this one alone. I don't know why Firefox takes so much RAM. There are just two tabs open and it's taking almost a gigabyte of RAM. Of course, these are Reddits. Maybe if I close Reddits, does it decrease the usage? Oh, a lot. Like it's 500 MB now, so more than half. If I close down, probably there might be extensions. I'm not even using this. Remove. Okay, cool. So let's work on the things we need. Let's try using the Z browser for some time and decide. ls, what were the things I wanted? cds 25, and then inside that I need to do npm start. Even though I don't feel sleepy, my brain is not fully active. So if you guys, I would appreciate if you guys want to talk about something. I'm not going to put my 100% trying to debug or write any code, but I don't really want to use AI stuff. Really want to type code for now. There are ESLint, Tailwind Language Service, VTSLS. What is this one? Extensions, language services, TypeScript, rough. Do we have rough printer support is built in Z? Rough is awesome. That's the one thing which I really like. Oh, how is DSA going on? It's not even going. I stopped doing it. So this expense project, once it's reusable, there is another idea I have, which is learning how to train an SLM model. I don't think with the current hardware. Thanks for the like, whoever it is. Thank you. So I was thinking how to learn how to train a SLM, small language model. The current hardware I have, I don't think I can train an LLM or just learn how to train like a model. I was thinking to learn SLM training. So the use case would be really simple to integrate AI into Erlang Imama. I don't want if it uses too much resources, then I'm not going to use it. Thanks for the like. So I was thinking just to learn some new things. I did saw some articles on how to train the model. It's just the more better data sets we have. I mean, it's my own data. Like if someone asking, what's my Discord, I just have to train it. If I pick a language model which basically does a decent reasoning models are fine for me. And I have a 10 gigabytes of GPU. So if I run it for 2 days, it should be trained enough. Obviously, there will be a lot of noise and there should be what do you call it, scores and weights. I never done that. So maybe this is the time to learn those things. This might not involve much of writing code. It's more of supervised, like sitting and monitoring what it's doing. Yeah. I don't need Java, Ruby, Vue, SCSS, Terraform, Cash, Dart, Zig. Does it have Go? Go support is built in Z. Nice. MCP servers, GitHub MCP servers, Copilot. No. Uh, can open. What is that thing called? Open code. Yeah, Go has built-in support in Z. That's what I saw. So the moment I typed Go, you can see Go is support is built into Z. That's impressive. Thanks for the like, guys. Already 5 likes. Thank you. If it's Manish, thank you, Manish, for the like or likes. How can I connect GitHub Copilot in open code? Okay, GitHub Copilot now supports open code. Looks like it's possible. Go is going mainstream. Until a large adoption happens, we are not going to see like a Go developer jobs. Until that happens, I don't think we can claim that the language is in mainstream. I'm not talking about Google implementation. It's just big companies need to get it. But the problem is Go is not really used in front end or at least full stack things yet. Python is still dominant in cloud. Other than Python, it's Node.js. If AWS or like basic full stack APIs, if those are migrated to Go, that's when we can actually see some improvements. But the good thing is TypeScript 7 will be officially launched with Go. So that would make Go a lot more adaptive once people see that it has broad significance of a performance improvements without just struggling to rewrite everything in Rust. Obviously, TypeScript compiler or whatever it is written in Go, but it's more like a port, not like a rewrite. It's if it's easier to rewrite things, maybe people will use Golang more often. Looks like open core, how it's supposed kind of looks like it's usable. Let me try using it. Open code all, yeah, install. Let me try logging my Copilot into this because that's important for me. If it's usable, then wonderful. How can I connect it though? Where are the extension tabs? Okay, I have installed it, but where can I open it? I forgot the logo of logo of open code. How does it look like? How can I identify it? Whether it's installed or not, extensions. This is the same one. Does anyone see, or am I supposed to search something like this? Open code? Open code? No. What is this one? Language services? No. What is this one? Collab panel? Outline panel? Git panel? Close left dock. Okay. Edit predictions. I don't know whatever this is. Debug panel. What is the difference between port and rewrite? Port is much easier and still preserve all the semantics of the existing one. Then why would anyone rewrite the same thing? Rewrite is more about, let's say in your VS Code you have 15 models, extensions, terminals, and stuff like those, and they are being slow. If you port it, yeah, there might be some performance improvement, but the problems underlie. Imagine there is a problem which doesn't matter which language you write, it's going to be slow. That's the things you need to rewrite. The word rewriting is not just typing, it's just thinking about a different architecture. It's like revisiting how your existing code is and rewriting it in a new way so that it's more performant. Doesn't matter which language you use. Imagine a function which is slower in Python, and if you port it to Go, you might get better speeds. That's porting. But even if you port it to Go and it's slightly faster, but it could have been more faster, that's when you do a rewrite. Yes. So they specifically clearly stated that TypeScript will be a clear port. It's not a rewrite in Go. And I don't think port is possible in Rust because it's a completely different mindset and architecture, using borrow checker and stuff like those. I don't think it's easier to port to Rust. You have to rewrite in Rust. That's one problem. Or even in Zig or any other things, it's harder to port. But in Go, it's easier because it has a built-in what do you call it, garbage collector, and it does most of the stuff. I think that's a really fast language compared to any other garbage collected languages. Okay, hey, this is open code. Wait a minute. Oh, this is just a search. I'm losing my mind here. Does anyone know? Open settings. Does it have open code? No. Editor, window layout, version control, collaboration, AI, network, appearance, theme, dynamic mode, dark, light, theme on light. Map editor, autosave mode is off, menu delay. I never used open code, bro. I wanted to use it now because so that I can integrate this browser with Copilot. But I installed it, but I don't know how to open that thing. So if you see, this is installed obviously, but how can I connect it? It's in agentic servers. So maybe I need to go to agentic servers and select that one here. What is this one? This is closed dog. This is Git panel. This is collab. I don't know what are these. These are language services. I don't know what is this agentic panel. Yes, and this is I don't want this one. Oh, now I see open code here, and it looks like it's loading. Okay, does it have add more agents? Okay, looks like it's loading. So once it's, should I move my comment section to somewhere else or decrease it? Open code is similar to cloud code. Who manages open code? Is it by cloud? Wait, it's Zen. What is the difference between this Zen and the one I'm using? Reliable optimized model for coding age. Zen gives you access to curated set of AI models that open code has to. How many Zens we have? Huh. Does it have a company behind it? What is open code? Open code is an open source agent that helps you write and code. Okay, how do I use? What about the data and privacy? Is open? Yes, open code is fully open source. The code public on GitHub, the MIT license. Who initiated this? It's Anomaly is a short form. Okay, it's Anomaly Innovations. OpenAuth, OpenNext. Hey, why is it still loading? Does it? Oh, looks like it's a bit more complicated on how to connect these things. There's GitHub CLI. It's installing. It looks like it's stuck. How about customizations? I want this to also be in the left panel. Is it? Or left panel is only for files. Okay, it's fine. It can stay to the right. Ew, how how long will it load? Does it? Do I have to do something, or maybe it's just restart? It's still loading. Initializing tsconfig. Okay, looks like there might be some steps I'm supposed to take which I am not familiar with. Profiles, settings, enable full screen. It's still loading. Settings and LLM models. Do I see GitHub Copilot chat? Okay, looks like it might be something I'm supposed to do. Back to GitHub, bro. Uh, the copy thing doesn't work. Where is the code? Okay, I'm unsure if showing that in the stream. I don't know if it's a bad idea, but that's fine. Okay, it's done. And now what? Add a new thread. No, now it's working. Now it's working. How can I remove the full screen? Yep. Okay. So is it Copilot now or yeah? Now it's Copilot. So I have Copilot inside Z. Nice. I wish it instead of showing loading all the time, just it would be better for it to show. Okay, you don't have anything connected. There is Olama. Oh my, there is even my own Olama things. Yeah, okay, I have all the models I need. I don't know what this is doing here. So now, talking about the next, what do you call it? Suggestions, inline suggestions. Copilot inline suggestions. Maybe I need to search code suggestions. Code inline. No, this is like the entire code, I guess. Settings. Z open settings. Okay, what do we have? Suggestions. Inline code actions. Code completion documentation. No. AI. Okay, AI. Disable AI, no. Always allow tool actions, single file review, enable feedback, play sound when agent is done. Use modifier to send. Show edit predictions. I wish I can use Copilot for code AI predictions or suggestions, or inline next line predictions. Does it work? Const. Oh, it doesn't show any predictions. I'm so addicted to predictions, and it's tough without them. Const uh, dummy variable. It looks like it doesn't show. Okay. Open code Copilot code suggestions. I don't see it working. Z editor code codes completion or suggestion. What is the right word for it? Okay, automatic completion. Code Copilot is slower. It doesn't support next edit. Supermaven is fast and more accurate, but doesn't support next edit. That is fast and not as accurate, but only one that support next edit completion in red as for now. Configuration. Does it have anything to do with? Can I set the code suggestions? Do I have to press a shortcut in order for it to work? Settings, okay, and I see most of them, but except any idea how can I set up line code suggestion? Okay, fine. Even if it doesn't have it, then inline assist, yes, inline assist. What is? Oh, this is just an assist. It won't do much then. Okay, sorry. What is this one? Selection control, inline assist. What does it do? Inline diagnostics. Yeah, have it. Fine. Auto signature help, Vim mode, inline inlay hints. What is that? What is the meaning of that? I saw something changed, but I don't know what it is. Oh, oh, this is the hints of what type it is. That's nice. Instead of me trying to hover, I can just see it here. Okay, that's nice. Mini map, mini map should always be there. I cannot work without mini map. Auto signature help, column git blame. Oh, I don't need it. What is this one? Selection controls. Okay, I don't really see an option to enable. What is this one? Auto toggle code actions. Import organization, remove unused import, convert to a named function, fix all. Yeah, see the next line or next things needs to be. Once you get used to them, it's really tough to write code without them. Sometimes Copilot or even Super Maven, they suggest the line of code which you absolutely have in your mind. And that one tab button would write like what the entire line. It's always today is that, huh? Yes. Always trying to show types of variable everywhere, which blows. Oh, is it? Is it troublesome? I mean, you're right. We don't really need to see all of them here because, yeah, I don't think we need that much. If we want, we can just hover on them. But I don't think it's much of a resource hungry, or is it? Let's see, Z. Not, it's not even making any difference, bro. But let's see, if I disable it, inline hence, does it make any change? Not much. Not even a single megabyte. What is inline values? I don't see any change, but that might be needed. So let's remove this one. This looks a lot cleaner. You're right. But how can I enable? Looks like I definitely have to sign in. Edit predictions. Oh, it says unlim. Oh, welcome to ZAI. Tries. Okay, this is like a pro version. Hmm. It's basically $5 of. It's basically Super Maven. It's clearly like a Super Maven thing. How can I have predictions, code predictions in Z? Z editor code predictions using Copilot. Okay, how? This is AI overview. I don't know if it's actually accurate or not. Using code predictions. Once you sign in, GitHub Copilot will provide inline multiple code suggestions as you type. As I said, now we. I mean, that's what I'm interested in today's stream. I wanted to see how it works because I really want to use Z or any other which is faster than VS Code in my work project. But I cannot really do all these things in my work. But if what if it's really that great and I can just use it as my main editor instead of VS Code? And trust me, guys, I wanted to use Z for a long time. When I first learned about it, I was interested, but then I realized, okay, they do not have a support for what do you call it in Windows. So I was like, I felt bad. I don't need all these, but these are probably just for chat. Okay, Copilot reinstall. Copilot. There are only two options: sign out and reinstall. Predictions. Edit predictions. Clear make prediction workspace predictions. Do I enable or disable it? Not working. Const. Uh, remove. It's not showing anything. Idea Vim extension. Not sure, bro. I don't. I never. I think I tried Vim once, but realized it's not a thing for me. I can't really search. Its Vim support is built in Z. That's what it's showing. Looks like Vim is officially supported in Z. Anyone knows how can I enable predictions, code predictions inside this? Show predictions, show edit predictions. What is this one? I don't see any difference. Prediction. Okay, what is the default one? Accept next word predictions on board. Open Z predictions on board. This is asking me to pay for it. Is there another extension for predictions? No. What is the right word for it instead of predictions? People say inline suggestions. That's one thing they use. Accept predictions. Press tab. Ah, someone exactly has the same question. Yeah, but I could not find any. Okay, looks like it. Specifically, GitHub Copilot. Let's see. Language server. Edit predictions provided by Z own Meta or external providers. Like, okay, looks like there is a support, but I don't see that. Oh, somewhere here. Okay. So completions on input. Settings.json. Where is it? Where is the settings.json? Did I misspell it? I don't have settings. Okay, let's see which settings.jsons are they talking about. You can disable these by adding okay. When there are appropriate language servers available, Z will provide completions of variable names, functions, and other symbols in the current file. You can disable it by. Initially, I also thought why would want to use Vim. It is so inefficient typing 37 key combination to achieve the same thing with two keys. There might be some reasons who don't want to use the mouse, but I don't think that's much of an issue if you are trying to use the AI chats thing, and I don't think it's much saving much time for you. Show completions. Okay. Okay, it's completions. Confirm completion insert. I already have it. Okay. That has a built-in support for predicting multiple edits at the same time via Z open source and data model edit predictions appear as you type, and most of the time you can accept them by pressing tab. But how can I change it to GitHub Copilot? Hmm. They didn't really mention anything here. Try this Copilot. Okay, how to select a model from Copilot models? I don't think this is feasible. Okay, in your configuration snippets. No. Hey, where is that JSON stupid file, man? Edit settings, edit open settings, and oh, settings.jsons right here. Okay, show edit predictions. That's there. And where is what was the one? Provider. Oh, there's nothing here. There is features. I don't see any. Looks like it's better to just sign in and see what is the difference here. Let's like sign in. Yeah, do whatever you want. Did it sign in or not? Yeah, do just let me code. Okay, done. Nice. Okay, I see. And then does it change anything? Model parameters, favorite models. There's nothing. Predictions. Okay. Completion provider. Minimap provider. Okay. Enable language service. Context lines. Status bar. Oh, edit predictions provider. Hey, this is the one. This is the one. This is the one. Okay. But how can where should I save it? It's in the features. So let's copy just this one and place it here. I guess that's fine. And what are the options I have? Copilot. Let's see. Cons. I hope it works. It's not working. Maybe. Hey, now I guess it's working now. Okay. There is something. I think I got it working. Isn't it cool? I definitely got it working. It was a good run, bro. So looks like we can customize it, bro. Harish, I think you should also try it. I mean, within an hour, I have mostly whatever I want. The only things I want now is customizing I open multiple VS Code and I can set colors so that I can set like Python red, TypeScript blue, and I can see okay which language am I switching so that I don't have to write Python accidentally in a TypeScript VS Code. But again, those are like extremes. I don't think I would use them that much, but these are nice. Copilot is working. Predictions are also working, and this thing is even with Copilot, it's not even using much resources, bro. Let's see if it has any support for React or Angular. React TypeScript snippets. I don't know really much need of a snippets, but I only use like 4 to 5 snippets, so let's install them. Thanks for the like, guys. React support is built into Z. Looks like they have mostly whatever we need. Angular, let's see. Angular's language support? Is this the official one or exponent? Oh, it's written. It's also written. Oh, you have to write your language supports also in Rust. Unless we have a lot of people writing Rust, I don't think this needs a lot more time. The thing is, like all the VS Code extensions or just JavaScripts in the browser threads. More people know JavaScript, so more people will support it. But until Z is adopted by a large group, it still needs some time. Yeah, time to learn Rust, I guess. Yeah, looks like it. But the passion and motivation people have, that's really great. It's not easy to build things from scratch just because you love a language. I don't think it's easier to do that, but looks like Rust actually gave a lot of developers the hope that it's a wonderful. GitHub Copilot dropped the ball. Z predictions beta. Okay, this is just prediction. I think I got it working. It's really good. What was AI suggesting? What was AI suggesting? Was it the same one? It was suggesting some garbage. None actually suggested like feature. That was the one which made it working. It's the if you go to this one, you go to settings, open settings, and you open edit JSON, and you just have to write features, edit predictions provider, Copilot. That's it. Let's see what are the other features we have. Active pane modifier. Oh. Inactive opacity, bottom dock layout. If it's written is Rust, what is the wrapper around? What do you call it? Windows. Is that Windows application also written in Rust, or is it like a wrapper around C sharp? Fast, native, and ready to use for your teams. Looks like it's a native. Does Windows support? Where's the GitHub for this? I don't think they would be using a cross platform or something. Zen browser. No, this is not the one. Zen. Hey, why do they have these many Zen products? Everything has like a Zen thing now. But how is it official? Okay, Z Industries, Z. Okay. Oh, it's not Zen, it's Z. Sorry, my bad. Okay, which language is it written in? It's definitely written in Rust. I'm just curious how it's running in Windows because Windows official just desktops are basically oh building Z for okay dependencies Rust up. Thanks for the like. Windows subsystem for Linux notes about Rust installation. Looks like this is a generic Rust up, not specially for Windows. Oh, they are using CMake. That's the thing. Okay. Okay, it's written in Rust, but it's compiled to Windows friendly things. I was thinking, did they pick a framework which lets you develop for all other platforms, Windows, Linux, and at the same time? Nice, man. That's good progress. Let's continue with our work and see how can we actually use it. If I really notice any difference or not. Did I think I closed my terminal session? Did I? Didn't I? Okay, closing these. I don't need that one. It's Control Alt B. Really a bad choice. Okay. Oh, okay. And then, oh, hello. Why is it up there? This definitely needs to stay here. I want in editor. What do you call it? Terminal Copilot thing as well. It's really good. When I press Control Space, I could see the next commands. I'm sure this doesn't really have a support for this, but that's fine. Hey, what is this? Why is this visible? Predict edit at cursor, view docs, configure excluded files, display mode. Subtle, what does it do? I don't see any difference. Okay. All files, this buffer, view docs, predict Copilot next. I think that's the only thing it has. Okay, that's nice. ls and we see 25 and then npm start running decently fine. Let's go use this. Sudo md. Custom toast is the one I'm supposed to work on. Account screen does not hide the nav bar when selected. Implement good analytics of chats. The thing I would like to work now is the imports of yeah, item screen. This thing needs some work. When I press this, it should just open up the item editor. I think that would be much better. Let's close everything here. That's fine. Close it. And then items here. We should see. We should have a. I think I don't need this. How can I hide it? I, did it hide or did it just. Okay. Oh, right here. Right here. What is this called? Control J? Oh, this also works. It's the same as VS Code. That's nice. Okay. Yeah, items. It's just modifying the data now, so that's fine. We need to have like easier way to import the HTMLs. Yes, HTML receipts. This is what I was working on. This is the potential matches. Yes, upload HTML file and pick a file. I would like to pick this one and I press open. Process HTML. Yeah, I don't have the backend running, so one second. Okay, CD backend. It has it got imported by my VS Code key mapping, so that's why it's easier. I forgot what is the command again. So readme specify backend. It should be. Yeah, this is the one I have. So do you all remember all these commands, or am I the only one who uses readme file to save these? Okay, the backend is running. Let's process it now. Oh, I see it instantly. The total price is 28. This is the only one which actually matches. Closest amount match. Then why is it down here? It should be up there. 28.99. This is 28.25. This is fuel. Do I not have the transaction imported? That could mean something. But yeah, we would need We would need a different way to do this. We would need a scroll view or something like that. And this is not at all fun. So let's where are we? File uploader. I think this is the one we have. We are inside, and then hey, where is the mini map? Yeah, this is much easier to scroll. Process. This is not the one. Yeah, inside HTML column mapping model. What is this one? OCR preview. Scroll view. Nice. Press save and HTML receipt. Pick a file. I would need to pick something which is of 2025, and I just select this one, Pov pen, and I press process file. The price of this is 78.5, and I see this is the first one. So obviously the best matching is the first one. So that's I don't have to sort things again. Yep. The same day or next day, merchant name contains Sam, same day or next day. I have 3 weights set up. This is the one I would want to add that to 78.85. So when I press this, the transaction should open and the file should be added to that. But how can I do that? So the link is we currently have the imported HTML. User confirms the transaction. They can just save it somewhere. Any better ideas? So this is the one I found. So I press this. I press a button on this transaction, and it should. What should it do? Press this. This needs to be linked. Yeah, that's what I want. If I do process, what happens? Oh, this empty object. Okay, so I might need to think one more time. How about this? I open this, or I just select this file, and it should. I don't have a component in that way. What was the one which is transaction detail? Is this the one? What if I import transaction detail on the top? Transaction detail, and I don't know what are the imports we on save, on close, transaction ID. We need definitely we need that, and then visible. Yeah, we need that, and then key. What is this? Do I need key? I don't think I need key. Missing props on save. Okay. On close, on save. The void. Let's also write a void functions. Transaction ID. This is needed. So let's maintain const. Oh, there are too many things, man. Here. Is this how other people also maintain these React states? Too many. We have like too many const. What do you have it? Selected transaction, or let's have it tx. Set selected tx. What was the stupid thing it was suggesting? And then we have matched. This is matched transactions, I guess. And then potential matches, yes. EID, and then view. This is the entire view. I was thinking to have an option, or we can just clearly select it. On click, on touch. This is match.merchant. So maybe in the amount or somewhere filter means 3 transactions. And what is the layout for this one? There are like 3 rows. And in the top row, we have direct merchant. This is the one we have. Okay. So let's have a view. We do not have a closing tag for some reason. Okay. And move this up. And inside these, we also have an icon, ion icons. And then I don't know how does this look. Hope it looks good. JSX attributes must only be signed on non-empty expression. Okay, I know how what to do now. Okay, inside these icons on click. Oh, we need a touchable opacity. Opacity, and then beside this on, do we have on click? No, do we, is it on press? Okay. Set selected transaction equals to, I need to get the transaction now. Potential matches match. What is this match? This is a, what is this one? Oh, this is a transaction and a match score. Set potential transaction. Let's see how what it returns. Potential matches equals to transactions. What does it have? It's transaction, and I would like to see what it returns, honestly. Where is the function definition? Is this the one? Is this the one? So find, yeah, this is the one. Oh, we wrote the entire function inside the uh, return types. Okay. What does it return? It returns transaction and this one. Transaction dot for each, it does it math and then sort match A match B. I'm curious what is the data structure it has. It's a map. Oh, it finds all the transaction, pushes it, and then what is it? Okay, let's try. I will clear all these reference to match and file uploader. Okay, right here on press selected match dot. Yes, we have to send the entire match. Argument of type transaction, and I would like to know more about this, bro. I would like to see this. So it's basically an array of transaction and just easier maybe to just print out the values. And that console.log match.merchant. Or how about we just say ID? This is like the transaction ID anyways. But I'm curious. I want to see how exactly the data being stored. Okay, transaction ID, we need to set it right. Okay, transaction ID, let's set it as transaction selected transaction dot ID. This is a transaction. Let's see. Pick a file, pick something, it doesn't matter. Open, then process. We should be seeing all these, that's expected. And then we click on this icon. I should see this. It's just, oh, it's a mix of everything. Oh, it's and means it's a mix of transaction and these. I learned something new. Nice. So it's basically the same, isn't it? Okay. Then we have the file uploader. We can just select the transaction there. Set selected transaction equals to match as unknown as, let's just type as transaction. It'll work fine because match is basically an extended version of transaction type. Pressing save. Where's the one I was trying to view on that? Now it works. See? I knew it would work. But did it get the right values? Oh, it's not closing because I didn't. Okay. So set visible, or we can just say if it has a value, that's when it's selected. Detail and visible only if this is true. And on close, let's just set selected transaction as null. That's the only thing I have. On save, let's also set selected transaction as null, and I don't think we have to do all these. Okay, we can do that in the next section. Works fine. Is this? I open the transactions, and this should have been already imported. So basically press HTML. This needs to be pasted. Let's work on the transaction detail now. Inside here, what are all the things we have? Transaction details, HTML. HTML content set HTML content that needs to be saved. Directly from here, show HTML input. What is this one? Model? Oh, this is the model. We don't need the model to be open, so we just need to set the HTML content, and then we have to imagine the process has been done. We set this and we press process. So let's go to that file again, and what is the function which is called for process? This is the process activity indicator. Process is processing receipt. On press handle process HTML request. This is the thing I don't like. It should have shown a blue text instead of this one, but maybe we'll get used to it. All I have to do is just set the HTML content and it would just show those. Okay, nice. Yes, Raj, you seem to be a new old user, but did you change your name? Yes. Welcome to the stream, bro. I'm using Zen for the first time. Z, not Zen. Z IDE. Cool one so far. I like it. I have integrated with Copilot, with even code predictions, etc. Works awesome. What was I trying to do? Yeah, we need to have like an import. Hey, do I have to set up minimap for all of them? I hate it. Let's try setting it. Minimap, editor, minimap, show always. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Go all the way up. It's easier to traverse in this way. And then the prop should be uh, process HTML receipt. Okay, if it's there, then it should have HTML. And how can I do that in React? When I pass a value and if it's there, it needs to process it. Or maybe I can just process HTML. If it's a string. Not really a promise, is it? Just a string. I'm getting confused between the highlights. Okay. And where's the use effect? There is one here. Use effect. Yeah, if not visible. I'm sure this is not how people do it. Process HTML receipt. If it's there, that's what I want. If process HTML is there, set HTML input is true. No, we gotta use process HTML receipt. Oh, I have it in this way. Okay. HTML content. Is there HTML content here already? No. Do we have a okay, we have a parameter then. Okay, nice. And then we should just send HTML content. I think that's the only thing we need to do. An async, oh, it's an async function. Use effect is already async, so we don't have to mess with it. But it's safe to say if it's there, just let's set timeout so that we can delay it and wait for the others. What do you call it? Process HTML request. This should do its job. Who is calling this function? Oh, this is an OCR. No. This is not the one then. This is not the one. Sorry. Process handle HTML process. This is the one. Oh, this is transaction details. Let's see. Okay, HTML input on press handle process HTML receive. This is the function I'm supposed to use. So let's use that. No more fuss. Just go here. Nice. And let's see what does it want. It doesn't want anything, any parameter. Okay. Set HTML content. This is the one it needs to set, and that's what we do. Either include it or remove the expenditure if we need that. What is it complaining about now? Before declaration. Okay, let's ignore it for now. Okay, there are 6 errors. Don't know where they are coming from. Oh, these values, I don't know. Which file is this from? Items. Just close items. I don't care about. Okay, cool. Let's see. I close this. I select this. Oh, I'm not sending the HTML content. Nice. Okay. File uploader, and right here, this is where I need to set it. HTML content, and do we have HTML? Preview HTML. Where is this coming from? This is HTML text. So that's what I'm supposed to send. On press, touchable opacity. I lost track again. I'm unable to. Yeah, HTML content. Oh, this should be this one. Sorry, HTML text. That's it. See? Cancel. I press this. Is it working? Let's see if I'm actually getting the HTML text. Use effect console.log. Crossing HTML prop, and then what? Yeah, if it's triggering, then it should be there. Close. I press this. 175. I press this and nothing. OCR received items. Wait, what? I gotta press this button and then set it. This console log is not working, so that means this thing did not. Oh, I know, I know. HTML content, and I'm not setting this. So props? Do we not have props? Transaction props. Oh, I didn't really import it as well. Yeah, HTML content equals to. Why does it say prop for some reason? Oh, I cannot have it. Okay, prop. So let's have it as prop, and then use this inside here. Wonderful. And then also change it here. Save and save. I already see the differences. We can clearly see this is working now. But just to confirm, I pressed add all items. Let's press cancel. Okay, close this. This is the transaction I want to add my items for. I press this one, and nothing happened. Yes. Now what? Let's do a refresh. Let's do a refresh. So HTML receipt, upload HTML item. I pick a HTML file, and let's say this is the one I want to add. Open process, and it should show 21210. This is a transaction. I press this, and it did not work. I I did not see. I don't think I saw my. Which component am I working on currently? It's a transaction detail and OCR received. OCR preview. OCR preview. Uh, Received items. Where this file is, it's inside components. It's in a complete different component. OCR preview. Do I have that component here? Looks okay. I have that component here. Nice. And who visible? Show OCR, set OCR, preview. Who manages this? This is the same function. Possibly undefined. If I'm seeing this, then that means this function is executed. Yeah, right here. Processing HTML receipt from prop. But I don't see processing HTML receipt. No, I do not see that at all. So probably there is a mismatch. Remove this. The moment I press this, it's not setting anything. Or why? HTML text. This is the one I also process. Is that do we need to press that? No. I'm unsure, bro. Why is it not working? You know what? Let's have a console log here. Uh, Transaction detail HTML prop changed. Oh, this is HTML content, not HTML prop. My bad, guys. My bad. This is the one I'm supposed to change. Okay. Now things would work. Definitely would work. I press this and it did not work. It's undefined. Why? Huh, strange. Very strange. Load HTML, pick a file. I do this, open, process. I see it, and then I press select this. I see the items. Working now to an extent. Yeah. Okay. Uh, I wish I have a preview of whether these files are accurate or not. Whole seedless watermelon. Is this the one I have? Okay. How many do I have? Item one. Whole seedless, roasted, salted. Okay. And then Meissen something something sparkling water. Okay. The other one is apples. Okay, and the next one is moisturizing hand soap. Okay, and then there is coconut oil. Nice. And then the other one is pear. Pears. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I lost count. Let's see the last one. First and last are the things which might have milk. Okay. Add all items. So I see all of them. I press save. The transaction should have been saved, I guess. And let's do. Oh, the transaction has been updated. Items, and we see all the items. Interesting so far. Uh, import Excel, pick an HTML file. It's already imported. How can I ignore those? 25. Let's see this one. Open, process HTML, and do we have something? It's $0. Why? Then clear. If I press clear, everything should be clear. If there is no file selected, these needs to be gone. Let's select this one now and process HTML. We found two of them, 28. Hey, you seem new, Draco. Welcome to the stream, Draco. You seem new to the channel. Welcome to the stream. This is 27. This is not a valid transaction. Upload HTML file, pick HTML file. Let's see this one. These definitely has some items. So open. What are you building? I am building an AI plus OCR based expense tracker. Working fine so far. What is the price of this? 78.85. This is the transaction. I press this and I already oh, this is a membership. That's the reason I have it. Okay, fine. Things are working great. Things are working great. Things are working great. What's up, Draco? How may I help you? So, if you want to know what I'm building, show my face. I'm trying to find a receipt. Right here. Got it. So, I have a pretty. Are you vibe coding? Not really. I'm a full stack dev, so I know what I code. I do use Copilot and anti gravity and other AI tools, but I'm not really using. I'm not really vibe coding. I'm not like prompting and letting do everything, which I don't mind doing it, but I just like typing my own code to an extent. And I'm using Zen browser, or is it Z or Zen? What is this ID called? This is the day one I'm using this for the first time. It's Z. Sorry, I forgot. This is my day one using this Z IDE. Working good so far. I have integrated that with my Copilot. Working great. So what I'm currently working on is this expense tracker. Even though there are a million free expense trackers in the world, they all miss one thing. They all do is a transaction based expense tracking. So let's say you went to a store, whatever store it's near you, let's say GeoMart, and you spend 500 rupees. All expense trackers in the world, what they do, they just show GeoMart 500 rupees. But what I'm currently doing now is, if you can allow extra information to be saved in those transactions, that means whatever the things you have bought in the Geo store, you'll have a much more detailed, in-depth analysis. Like towards your month end, you can see what exactly you bought instead of just seeing Reliance Geo 500 rupees. You might be seeing inside Reliance Geo, I bought dal, I bought tomatoes, I bought lemons. So those can be categorized as groceries, and all the rest of the stuff, let's say you bought thumbs up, and could be categorized as unnecessary expense, something like that. You understand what I'm trying to build? I mean, the project is ready, but it's there are few steps you might need to take, to make it like usable. I'm trying to decrease all those steps. So that's interesting. Yeah, I'm using Olama based models for local AI and what you call it, OCR processing. I do also have HTML processing, where I buy from some stores which has website based order history. So that's easier for me. Instead of adding photos of OCR receipts, I can just add the HTML and the AI would process that HTML instead of this one. And the problem with this one is, can you guess what is this? BRU 3CHUB. It's bread. So even as a human, we don't really understand what exactly is BR3CHUB. But how can AI understand that? But in the websites, they store much more information. I'll show it to you. So let's say members mark unsweetened vanilla almond milk. You won't, that doesn't mean crawling over the site. Does that mean crawling over the, yes. In order to get the receipts, obviously you have to crawl it. I have a automation system for that. I just have to press like turn on the system, and it would know, okay, when was the last time I fetched, and it would fetch all my new receipts. And those receipts can be imported into my site. This setup is now not automatic. If you want to see the screen, just type exclamation screen. It would bring this thing, it would make this thing big and my face small. But if you don't want to do that, back to gaming. Okay. Yeah. On the receipts, they don't really share much information, and AI was unable to understand what did I buy. So for some reputed stores, they maintain this history of what did I buy, and my bot will extract all the receipts for me. This currently works for Sam's and Walmart, because those are the two popular stores I regularly visit. But you can anytime use this OCR, works fine. But this has much more information, as in like what exactly you bought instead of BRB CHUB. AI would still pick, the OCR would still work fine. It's just it won't really understand what to categorize it. If AI can understand, okay, members mark virgin coconut oil, so this is definitely a grocery, so it will set it as grocery. But if you send something like OVC, mark OVC, it doesn't know what to categorize it. But yes, this involves crawling. Obviously, big companies would not allow me to download their data anyways. So yeah, this has to be crawled. But my app, it analyzes things, it categorizes, it breaks things, and we can assign tags. Let me show all categories, and these are all the tags we have right now. These are rules. So if you have some custom things you want to apply, let's say all the transactions which are done using Walmart, just set the tag as Walmart, stuff like those. Mostly inspired from Wallet Bakers, but which has items. So these are now items, these are now expenses. We can filter out, we can search for a given expense. Yeah, cool stuff. I like it. This project was built for my own use case. I tried to switch between multiple expense trackers. They all kind of do the same thing. Some are even worse. They do budgeting instead of expense tracking. They want me to set a budget and then do like a bank transactions imports. Okay, yeah, coming to the bank transactions, you can import your statements. If you all banking services would allow you to download CSV files, so that you can just import them. The thing is, you must select a account. Cache is default, and if you have multiple accounts, you can just add them and link your transactions to them. All transactions are imported from one source because a transaction can only be linked to one account. You can delete them if something goes wrong. That keeps the data consistent. Yep. Yep. So now let's see. I have a to-do list. So the link up works. It's just a bit tedious to add one by one. So I was trying to now add an autonomous system where these are the HTML files. Go find the transaction and import the values. But I wanted to do that as a supervised system. Going to college after holidays is painful, man. Just go to college and try to have fun. If you're not really motivated to go to college, that's what I would do. I would just imagine, okay, I'll go to college. What I will do? Okay, in the morning I will. Pretty cool tracker. Hey, thank you, man. If you genuinely feel that way, thank you so much. Again, if are you also a dev or you just bumped up? I'm using React Native Expo. I parallelly build this app for my mobile as well, so that I can just maintain one code base for three different platforms. If you have any other questions, you can ask. I have other cool stuff, other cool projects. You're also a full stack dev, nice. Relangi Mama is my bot. This is a completely different project, by the way. Relangi Mama is my bot, which return in Golang and TypeScript. It knows what's happening in my stream. It tracks your movements. This is my site. If you go to YouTube section, hey, you would see your name, Draco. And if you press this, you will see your first comment. Should I call it comment or message? Because this is a live stream. Or should say first chat, last chat message, and first chat message? Anyways, so this was your last message, and this was your first message. And you will also be awarded some points. I have to refresh in order for that get to update it. You will be, this is the number of comments or messages you have sent so far, and this is the first stream you have joined. This is the last stream. This changes if you join tomorrow. Obviously there will be a new data, and you can use these points to explore some things if you want to know. Oh, I didn't really change that, bro. It's really easy to change. This is not even my priority because it's just a 5 minutes thing to do. I'm currently working on the pipeline so that if I have to change the architecture of or the data engineering sides, I can do that much more easier. Obviously, I can do this now. Let me do that. What is it? Rules page, and inside this, we go to the HTML section. Yeah, that's also a GIF command. Drago, if you are interested, you can trigger any GIFs you want. Make sure you don't get me demonetized. Okay, what? Oh, right here. And model overlay. What is a model overlay? Oh, this is a model. Okay, this is not the one. Wait a minute. This is the HTML again. Oh, I wish I can see in so in VS Code, if we enter a function. Oh, is it actually showing that? Oh, this is nice. It's actually showing it. Okay. These are the styles. Hey, this is much more easier, bro. Okay, I like this. Const handle. This is delete rule. What are these? Okay. Rules. How does these rules look like? Oh, these are the states then. So create. Okay, this shown as a different functions. Okay, so this is an easier way to traverse. So if you, let's say you are somewhere deep inside a function and you want to go to a different section, instead of scrolling, you can just do this and just select wherever you want to go. Something like this. This is nice. This is nice. But in VS Code, we can clearly see what parent component we are in. So let's say I'm in rule card now, and if we scroll down, we can see that I'm still in the rule card. If I switch to another, let's say create rule from pop-up, I hope, yeah, I have to click it, and that's when it realizes it. Okay, that's nice. So this is create rule. I don't need that for now. This is format filter. This is format update. This is field error. And in VS Code, we can also like directly scroll to the top of this opening tag of this. I don't know if we have a shortcut for it, but I can keep those for now. Oh, this is the rule card. Okay, and where is this rule card being used? Right here. So this is the main function then. All right, here, bro. We found it. By the way, why are you streaming at midnight 3 a.m.? Did I not share that thing? Okay, it was Harish I talked to. Okay, show my face. I watched a movie today after my dinner. Chikatilo, Telugu movie. So I thought, okay, let's finish that and start the streaming. And by the time I finished it, it was 10:30. I initially planned to start the stream at 9, like normal time. But obviously the movie lasted a bit longer, so I had to watch for 10:30. And after 10:30, I got a call from my mom. And that call lasted for almost 1.5 hours. And the time is now 12. And at 12, I felt demotivated. And I was like, okay, I'm not consistent again for another day. And I thought, let's go to sleep. And I couldn't sleep till 2 a.m. because I wanted to stream, truly. So I started my stream, and that's why we are here. Movie name it's Chikatilo, bro. I wouldn't really suggest it. Chikatilo movie Telugu. Yeah, this is the one. Chikatilo. Yeah, it's pronounced it's typed differently. Okay. Hey, what was the rating? Yeah. Oh, I'm not showing my screen. I wish I can have an easier way to switch my screens. Back to gaming. I think what were you thinking, man? So this was the movie. My friends were watching it. It was not me who started the movie. I was eating my dinner, and that's one of the drawbacks I have. I start watching something, I try to finish it, even though how bad it is. It's very rare I stopped watching a movie. It has to be like too bad. This is fine movie, not much of interesting, but it's fine. If you're a sort of person who watches anything and who wants to have some like relaxing time, this is a fine movie, good movie, decent. But if you want a really good experience, if you're watching after 1 week or then that's not really worth it. Anyways, let's see. Z, uh, the memory use has been increased. Still not matching the VS Code level, obviously, but a little bit increased. Unsure why though. Is it because of the files I have opened? Let's expand this. It's the rules. Dude. Very bad. Okay. What was I doing? Yeah, fixing the colors, isn't it? Okay, let's see. This is the platform web. And I see this is the scroll bar we have. Hey, why do I have different kind of a headers, bro? I think it should be a hamburger URL. I hate to maintain two different things. Huh. Okay, let's bring out let's bring out this view, and let's bring out this view. What is the main difference in these? I'm sure I didn't work on the mobile view much. So I'm getting a message. 1 second. It's my mom's message. Gotta take it a bit seriously. Okay, nothing else. How long do you have? How long have you been building this project? Not too long, bro. When did I start building this, Manish? I mean, yeah, the start date is probably like 1 2 months. I think after November, but I only work once or twice a week. So I only work on this when I stream. And trust me, my consistency is not that top notch at the moment. 10 days. So yeah, actively 10 days. And per day, 2 to 3 hours max. But I could have done all this work in like 2 days without, if I take it like too seriously. So what happens is I have a day job, and after that, if I sometimes I don't really have that much energy in my like mental energy to now debug my own code after also debugging for 8 to 10 hours at work. So sometimes I just give up and play some game or do some smaller coding things. In during that times, obviously I would be using Copilot or something else to do a little bit of coding. But if the day was normal, that's when I realize, okay, let's work on some things. That's when I pick up my code. So it's not consistent. But yeah, if you remember the code base, I started this project 1 month ago, but I didn't work for 1 month. I paused it and then came back again. I have some other projects. Everything should not be taken or done seriously. Yes, it's again this the motivation for this is just from my use case. If any people want it, they are free to use it. It's free for them because I'm not really paying for any service. I was initially planning to make like a Docker container for this file so that you guys can also host it if you want instead of me having to maintain your data. Okay, I'm struggling to find where is the rule screen right here, and this is where we need to fix it. So we have like two flex boxes. What is the difference between this one and this one? This is where Copilot would definitely help us. App drawer rules. Don't we have like a two app drawers already? One, two, three, four, one, two. There is a web one already here, so I don't think we definitely need it. Yeah, why would we need two of them? Let's just copy this and paste it here, and let's say that's the main one. And we have to see, oh, scroll view, that's the problem. We don't need scroll views inside mobile. And okay, hamburger is needed, so we can keep that here. And inside, yeah, let's keep that here. We don't need this one. If I miss something, I can rework on it. It's not worth it. Close all these things and then all this. You're not a Microsoft or Google. You don't sell or train AI models with your own data anyway. I don't even know how to train a model, bro. Role view. Okay, looks like what is the difference between okay, this is a Z thing probably. What do I have inside here? This is just a header and this is the transaction. I think I already copied that down here, so I'm going to delete this one. So let's see how this looks in the web UI. Terrible. Okay, what went wrong? There is a div and something happened. Oh, flexbox. I need to set this view. Okay. Oh, I cannot do LLM from scratch. It's not an easy thing, bro. You're talking about large language, obviously. Even SLM is not possible. See, building a model is takes a team and also it takes a lot of resources and time. With all these, we still takes time. Do you think it's that easy to develop a LLM? If it's that easy, Apple would also have their own model. Even they gave up and using Gemini. Even Microsoft couldn't do it. That's the reason they are using ChatGPT and wrappers around it to build their own models. Now they are coming up with new ones, but that's a different story. Models are complicated. They require fun like extra knowledge, manpower, as well as resources, hardware, and other resources too. So inside this is the where the game is being played. Uh, Fences, and somewhere in the bottom, I have to scroll down to the HTML. Gotta copy something. This is filter option card, so remove it, please. Where is the HTML? Right here. Platform, web, scroll bar, filter option. Oh, I don't have both of them then. What was the one which has items? Oh, there are two menus. That's the problem. Hmm, interesting. Why are there two menus? I can clearly close it. There's still two menus. It's two menus, not two menu. So yeah, close this, and yeah, we need to set the flex direction. What are your thoughts on replacing devs with AI? Most popular question, I guess. Yeah, this was asked a lot. So I'll be honest with you. At my job, if I don't improve my performance, if I don't use AI, I will be laid off. There was lot many developers were laid off at my own workplace in my own team because they are not using AI. As simple as that. AI is not going anywhere. Either you have, either you need to have things around it. There is no other way. Either you have to use AI, or you know how to work with AI, or you know how to build AI. The easiest one is obviously using AI. So let's just use it. Again, using is a different thing. You need to do a little bit of prompt engineering and then exploring new tools every day. That was actually the main motivation of trying to stream because I get to meet new people. Manish, Hari, they are the ones who suggested all these extensions, anti gravities, and stuff like those. I didn't even know about all these things. Okay, now we have to set it. There was a screen I worked on which has that, bro. Is it accounts? This is the model. This is the web OS. No, this is not the one. There was a screen I worked on which has. Is it items? I hope that it's items. Yep, this is the one. Okay, I have to copy this section and paste it inside my rules. Colors not defined. Stupid. Just import it, man. If those are not there, import it. I don't know what is this space now. Let's see. There are two different divs. Why? No, no, no. Looks good. Okay. What are your thoughts on 9 rupees prompt engineering courses? Nine. Is it a real thing? 9 RS prompt. Or is it like a wait, see, when I said prompt engineering, I'm not talking about what is 9RS. Am I? Maybe I'm not aware of this. Oh, can we trust B10X 9 engineering pro? Complete scam. They are high speed recorded videos in so called live workshops. They talk about few AI tricks and see. I don't think you have to join a course for this, bro. Draco. I don't think you have to. I'm going to answer your question, Manish. Don't worry. I don't have to. I don't think you have to join a course. You have ChatGPT, you have Gemini, you have Claude. There are bunch of free. You don't have to pay for it. You have to have that skill in your mind to learn things on your own. If you want to learn LLM, there are just have the thought, search the internet, get whatever you can. If you're still unable to understand, that's when you have to pay for something. And again, pay for something which are live. You can ask your questions directly. If you are not really asking any question, then that means you're not even to that level to even pay for the course. You got my point. With the tools we have, there needs to be that skill, self learning. When I say self learning, it's not about just sitting by yourself, it's just using the existing tools you have for free. Learn whatever you can from those tools. If you still need more help, that's when you pay for them. If you don't do the first part and directly go for the second one, you might feel like as if you're learning something, but in your mind, there won't be any connection between your neurons that actually proves that you learned. Coming back to Manish questions, it's awesome, bro. They really have a generic amount of tokens, and for free service, it's really great. It did fix my problems at my work, which Copilot was not able to do that. That ad or guy has been following me for over 3+ years. I think I did YouTube miss the comment. I'm not getting the full context. If Manish can understand what Draco is saying, maybe he can explain. Oh, is he trying to sell you a course? Is that what you're suggesting? What is this? This is the parent. I don't need a row for this one. This is the scroll view. A container right here. I don't know which colors to pick now. I'll pick the same colors as this one. What is this one? Center container. I don't know what that is. Benex guy, bro. Just showing ads on YouTube. Oh, I thought they are physically after you. No, I don't think we can install Copilot inside anti-gravity. Did not try it because I already have Copilot in VS Code. I wanted something better for free. That's why we are using anti-gravity. If I have to use the same thing again, why would I use anti-gravity? The reason why I used anti-gravity is it's free with the premium models, and the tokens, they are fine. I've basically used for like 8 hours completely prompting it. They take a lot of time to produce a code, but most of the time they produce a better code than what Copilot is doing, even with the same model. I don't know why there are two differences. Maybe it's just the abstracted middle layer between Copilot and the model, and anti-gravity and the model. The way how they communicate between the LLMs is different. I think that's the reason the output is different in anti-gravity, even though I'm using the same models in Copilot as well as anti-gravity. Unsure. I haven't used Copilot till day. I use GPT. Yeah, I just like my AI to be in my own editor. It's just $10 a month, anyways. And the main thing I had to buy was because my team or my manager, they want us to use AI, some kind of AI. They wanted us to use some kind of AI. So I picked the one which is the cheapest, Copilot, $10. The browser ChatGPT version is $20. Back in the day, there was no codex. ChatGPT codex was not a thing, so I didn't feel it was worth it to pay for it, because I'm going to use ChatGPT for coding, and I don't want to copy paste code in browser and VS Code, two different things. I don't want to do that. So then I found Cursor. Obviously, that's $20, and the thing I didn't like about Cursor is they have very aggressive token systems. That means if you run out of tokens, it's basically useless. They don't even have a free, like, Copilot. The good thing about is they have like 4 to 5 free models, and they are good models. ChatGPT 5 Mini, uh, what is the other one? Raptor Mini. If you know what you want, if you know how to solve the thing, you just don't want to write the code, they are more than enough for you. Copilot, Claude or Cursor, whatever that thing is, they don't even have any such equivalent, and that's expensive as well. And the tokens run out very easily. The one thing What I like with anti-gravity is even while being free, they count tokens differently for different model. So let me explain this in a different way. So in Copilot, if you use premium model, they all count and they all have like the equal tokens. So if you use Gemini, if you use Codex, if you use 5.2, doesn't matter, they all count to the same token limits. But in anti-gravity, each model has a token limit. So if you run out of Gemini, you can still use Claude. You get my point? While even being free. Obviously, that's Google. They might change it. It's their product. But for now, they're good. So yeah, that's the summary, bro. I'm trying to open the what you call the Steam Deck, the electric one or the browser one. I don't own a Steam Deck. Okay, now why does it want to authorize every time? Just keep me. Okay. Yeah, those that's what my observations are for anti-gravity and Copilot. So Copilot is worth it for $10 definitely. They have improved a lot. The way how you interact with your code, it's much better. But if I it's not the ultimate for vibe coding, or if you don't want to write the code, if you all you want to do is like prompting, then I didn't really have much experience with that. But because I like I like to write my code. I enjoy writing the code. It's like a difference between like a fully manual car, a bit of lane centering, and then full self-driving. Didn't try full self-driving. My screen turned black, probably due to inactivity. Okay, I think they have like a 3 hours time period for the refilling the usage limit of the models. You're talking about anti-gravity. Anti-gravity has like a week. Yeah, for 1 week they give you 100%, and after that they just decrease. And yeah, the customization, the UI still needs some work, even though it's there. They're basically using VS Code. I don't know the basics. Like drag and drop this section does those things does not work. So you can see I ran out of, or we can say I'm running out of Gemini 3 high, low, whatever the models these are. But I can still use these models like 100%. And these reset in 91 hours. These reset in like 111 hours. And again, this is free version, so maybe in paid version they get they get resetted much faster than what we currently have. But fine, with Copilot and with anti-gravity, I think I can get my work finished much faster without just one. Okay, rules. I mean, I'm not really interested to work in this rule screen for now, but let's test the how it's working in my mobile phone just to confirm if I messed up something. Expo Go. Hope you liked or subscribed my stream, Draco. There are other cool stuff I can show off it to you. You're not using any commands, but commands are interesting. Got to go, bro. See you later. Thanks for joining. Respect. The app has crashed. Not sure why. Maybe I did not turn the terminal for. What was that emoji? I accidentally opened a game. Don't open a game now. Man, this phone is too fast. Even a one accident click, it takes me to some different screen. I installed it on first day of anti-gravity launched, and it had refilled after the model points combined. Oh, I didn't know about that. Reload. Is it reloading or is it even connected? Oh, I'm not connected to the Wi-Fi. My bad. I'm waiting for the Wi-Fi connection. Now it's connected. I can refresh. Now it would work. I was using like mobile data and I was trying to connect to my local live server. Now it works. Or it should, but still not working. Expo Go version coming soon. Okay, it's a new SDK again. Okay, now it's building. I should be seeing the app soon. 25. And now I see. Okay. I got all my UI working. Nice. And let's see accounts. Let's see rules. Looks exactly the same as how they are visible in the UI or web UI. No worries. Oh, this hamburger icon is not working. That's interesting. Let's see rules. Hamburger. When I press it, and why is it not working? Let's see how I have inside items. Hamburger app drawer. Oh, I still need to have app drawer. If I need to have app drawer both the times, then isn't it easier to have just one? I think that's much better approach. So let's try it. Let's try transaction rules. Instead of having like two app drawers at the same time, let's bring it out and let's also bring it out and let's just only show it when it's not web. That's when we show it. Okay, not equal to, is that even a thing? Okay, and inside this we need to put some extra values. Let's say items. Let's copy these values. This is what we show for mobile, and we place them here. So this should be rules. Okay, this should be rules. Okay, it's breaking it down. Okay. Oh, rules does not exist. So what rules? Okay, and then visible drawer open. This needs to be true all the time if it's web, I guess. This needs to be true. Let's say platform OS equals to web. If it's web, then definitely true. If it's not web, then drawer open. Isn't it much better than dealing with things? Now I can clearly see the model, it's working fine. Or what if I have this app drawer outside of the layout so that it won't render every time I press once? Maybe I need to do that. If I have this app drawer inside layout somewhere here, this is the theme provider. If I have it, can I not have it here? Let's keep it as true all the time, and let's forget about that for now. Something went wrong. I don't see anything. Probably that we are not supposed to use that. Oh, now it works. If I go to rules and remove this, does it still show? It does not show. Huh. I was thinking, how can I have like a static nav bar which stays instead of any stack? Is it something to do with index or app indicator view? What is this one? It's loading. Maybe it's time for AI. Control Alt B, that's the one. Yes. Open code. I'm using open code, by the way. It's why is it loading? I made it to work. Where was the chat again? GitHub chat. Okay, new thread. This is the one I wanted. Okay. I hope it can connect that. Oh, I have to copy and paste it. Okay. Instead of having app drawer for each route or screen. Hey, thanks for the like, guys. Who was the one who liked my stream? Instead of having app drawer for all each screen, can I have it inside layout so that it will be shown for all screens? I am not sure how this will be used, but definitely wanted to see. Still searching. Yes, you must put a single app drawer at the top level of the file. Remove app drawer instances from the individual screens and put app drawer inside here. That's the point. I don't know how to put it. Oh, they're talking about a context provider. That's me with your 7 accounts. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you. But I don't think the likes are actually helping. I'm not really seeing any growth. But again, I'm really thankful for your help. Maybe I have to be a bit more consistent. This is also you. Thanks for another like. 10 likes, bro. I will go to sleep happily. But I promise one day I'll be so consistent that I will be getting decent amount of viewers. Otama GUI. This is the one I have. File layout. This is like an anti-gravity vibe. This is what I have in my layout. This is anti-gravity kind of interaction, bro. The moment I select this won't work. There was a hey, what was the command I have to press now to select this? It's Control J. No. Alt this one. This one? No. Control this one? No. Control this one? No. Do you remember what was the... How many accounts do you have, Manish? I'm not even getting any new viewers. Just move your app drawer into the top level. The context. Oh, instead of a stack screen, status bar. Safe area view, theme provider, and instead of a stack, what? It wants me to use this one instead of a stack. Yeah, that's all you. I know. I know. That's enough, bro. I want you to actually have a conversation that's much more fun because deep down I know I didn't really get those likes and it feels sad. Yeah, it's 4:30, man. Yeah, I know. I know. I'll go to sleep soon. It's much more work than just having a one app drawer at all. So I'll forget about this one. We have to still bring. Let's work on the toast. What do you think? Shall we work on the alert toast? Let's create a component, and that should be injected like in the top container components, and we'll create a new file, custom. Let's call it toast. Do we have a toast container here? Custom toast.tsx. React Native X function. I think I don't have those. React Native export function. I think I don't have those. Do I have those extensions at all? Snippets. React Native. Okay, looks like someone created it. Let's install. It's fine. Then React Native. Yeah, I have it. React Native function export styles. Wonderful. And then we have it as custom toast, and then also create them default. That's fine. This is the first toast styles equals to toast container, and we shall say like a background red for now, and the height should be fixed 80. I don't know if it's 80 is big or false. Width should be auto. It's fine. Then it's a toast container. Styles dot toast container. Wonderful. I'm not really missing VS Code, bro, inside this. There are small things I still miss, but most of the time it's working fine. Harish, welcome back. I'll go to sleep soon. Are you planning to have a 4 a.m. biryani? No. Technically, they are not my accounts, they are my friends' accounts. You deserve the likes, bro. Thank you. If you really feel it, thank you so much. But if I just if I get those like organically, if someone people watching that would be really happy. But again, I appreciate your likes. Are you integrating some UI library? No, because again, this needs to work in my web as well as in my app. Uh, it's easier to create a custom component. I have done it before. They were absolutely fine. Yeah, it worked. Yeah, it works. Again, these are the simple tools, bro. I just tag them up. It'll be working fine. And again, with AIs and whatnot, they will be doing a good job anyways. A custom toast, but I am unsure where to import it. Thanks for the like. Again, 15 likes. Thank you so much, bro. How many accounts do you have? Or like how many people do you have in your room? Layouts. Let's close all these. So I'm thinking, what is the easiest way to have these alert system? I would like to have it outside of the like layout. Layout is the best place to have them. But then we have the stack here. Oh, you didn't like it? Oh, you didn't like it until now. It's fine, man. All I want you to do is like whenever you join the stream, do that. At least in the initial days, so that when I eventually grow, I might don't need those many likes. Thanks for the help. Oh, 7 in the house for now. So this guy wants me to use a provider and then deal with this one. App drawer render to the host. Who does this one? Hey Todd. Welcome to the stream, bro. Todd. Good to have you, man. Yeah, long time, long time. Even I didn't stream for 1.5 month. Yeah. I started streaming again in January 5th or 10th. If I don't use a stack navigator, I don't want to use a slot. So keep stack self. I don't want to change the current navigation system. I just want it to have nice. Everyone needs a break. Yeah, I went on a vacation and then came back in December first week. It's a holiday season anyway, so that means there will be a lot more people in our house. So I wasn't really comfortable streaming. So I just didn't stream, and basically everyone left in January first week. I'm back on my track. What are we? What's going on? Okay. Uh, in this stream, this is a Zen or Z. This is the Z IDE, the code editor. Really fast, working fine. I have integrated this to my GitHub Copilot using open code. Working fine so far. I don't have any complaints. Uh, I wanted to try this for a long time. I just saw a post last night about, sorry, in this morning, that they added support for Windows. It's not new. The support was added probably long ago, but I just came to know about this now, so I wanted to try. Why am I streaming now, if you might ask? I wanted to go to sleep early, but I was not getting any sleep. I just thought, why not just do the stream? Oh, this is my first time trying open code. I just used it so that I can integrate with GitHub Copilot, because this Z IDE doesn't have a default or official way to support it. It's through the open code, but somehow they had the support for this line code predictions, the code completions. They have a documentation of how to do it. Really awesome. I found it. Insomnia, I don't really call it insomnia. um, Yesterday I was playing a lot of PUBG in my phone, and I stayed up until 3. Insomnia. Yeah, I understand insomnia. So the thing is, imagine I tried to sleep at 12. So that was the time I got free. I ate my dinner at 8:30, and then I was ready to stream at 9. But my friends were watching a movie, so I sat with them to finish that movie, and it was 10:30. I came up, turned on my PC. The moment I sat on my chair, I got my phone. I got a call from my mom, so I had to talk to her for like 1.5 hour. And after that, it was 12. It was past 12 already. I felt bad. Okay, it's already past 12. Let's stream tomorrow. I went to bed, and I could not sleep until 2 to 2:10 a.m. I wasted 2 hours. And this all feelings in my mind, I won't get any sleep until I'm tired. If I'm tired, obviously I would go to sleep. So I know myself. I won't be sleeping until 5 a.m., because that's what will happen. So instead of watching YouTube shorts or some random things or scrolling Reddit, let's just do some streaming. Again, I was not expecting any kind of productivity in this stream. It's just, instead of wasting time, let's do some interesting things which I like. And the first thing that popped in my mind was, let's try this new editor. Because I wanted to try it for a long time, but I was sad that they have no support for Windows, but now they have it. I like it. Are these contexts can be considered as a dependency injection in real React world? There is no official dependency injections, because these are not class based models. These are just a memory. I think context providers, they work as a shared memory. But instead of giving some false information for you, let's ask AI. Dependency, there is no way it's a dependency injection, bro, because we are not injecting an instance. We are using the same instance. It shouldn't be a dependency injection. Uh, so it's kind of shared memory. Oh, very close to dependency injection. The provider supplies dependencies. Consumers declare what they need. They don't care whether the dependency came from. But we are not creating an instance, are we? But dependency injection is creating an instance and loading that to the child. You are that penguin that left their group for mountains for streaming at night. You are that penguin that left their group for mountain for streaming at night. Hey bro, there are more. There are people who stream at nights. Oh, I missed this thought. Damn, 1.5 hour. I'm interested in the topic, man. To get it to get to be interested. Okay. Classic DO or backend world. Okay. We can see it's in container creates an instance and that instance is passed to the dependence. Usually one instance per scope. What React does not automatically create anything. To create an instance you yourself, then hand it over to the provider. So it's not both, but I mean we are getting stuff from the outside rather than creating ourselves. So I think DI is kind of good word. Maybe I'm wrong. We both were wrong, bro. It's not it's so let's see about the shared memory. Let's see about shared memory. Many components can read the same value. When values change, all subscribers consumes the re-render. Not the same. It's not global mutable state. Definitely, it's not a state. If we have that as a state, then that would be a different story. But definitely not a new instance. So if you provide, it's just providing the same values for all the childs. But in a class based Java or Angular, injection is like the same values will be created as instance automatically and be given to the child. So I think we are trying to mix in two concepts and trying to find similarities. But at the same time, these both are wrong. It's definitely not shared memory, it's shared value. But it's definitely not creating an instance and feeding it to the child. It's the same instance shared. So tough thing to say. The accurate mental model this matters. Manual DI plus implement parameter passing. Why people still call it DI? Because from the consumer point of view, it behaves like the dependency injections. Don't receive auth. Yeah, the pattern is the same. The pattern is definitely the same. So when I heard you say dependency injection, I was sure that we are not creating another what do you call it, instance. So I didn't agree with it. Hey, was it still waiting for conversation? Create a directory. Hey, why is it doing these all things? Deny. I don't want it to create a new one. Oh, what is this stack coming from? Because this Gemini 5 thinks that it's a React code, but it's a React native that to Expo. So it's always singleton. That's true. Man, Harish and Manish, your profile pictures are so similar. It's really hard to distinguish. And your names also sound similar. So it's black and white. I mean, obviously there are differences in your profile picture, but it's black and white. Manish and Harish. I would not read your this second names because the moment I see man, obviously I know that it's Manish, so I will skip it. Oof. Obviously, when I zoom in, they look fine. But if you notice, I would be seeing something like this. I see something blue person, that's me, and I see okay, this is Todd. But these two, the moment I see a mixed messages, I would be confused which one is Manish and which one is Harish. Yeah. Anyways, what was I trying to do? I was trying to do something. I was trying to do something. What was it? Yeah, I was trying to inject a toast. Hey, yeah. Thanks for joining, Todd. Go enjoy your day. Yeah, I was trying to create a toast thing. So where should I inject it? You're also going, Harish? Maybe should I also stop streaming? Is there anyone else watching? If no one is watching, maybe this is the end for today's stream. He was a technical guy. I was not. Even I am not that technical, bro. It's just I try to understand a concept that I have in my mind. It's it is oh mine is supposed to end and a new one should be started. Who was a technical guy? Manish feels you are. Is there any way I can see if anyone's watching? Participants? Okay, much better. If someone new joins, can I see who is the new one who joined? Let's say if I open my own stream from my own account, the thumbnail is so boring, bro. I hate it. I wanted to do something, but it worked out differently. I'm just pressing hi just to see if this field is updated. Oh, this is updating. Nice, nice, nice. So it's participants. Is there any way I can? No way, not even remotely eligible to be called as such. Eh, Why all of us have the same imposter syndrome that we are not good at anything? But if you open LinkedIn, you will feel like everyone is good at everything other than us. Everyone knows something, just we don't know anything. So I want to inject component here, but I don't know how to do that. Did I not export it? I have custom toast. Oh, wrong spelling. Oh, I see the toast. So that means it should work for man. I don't even have LinkedIn. That's good for you. Don't even try to install it. I hate LinkedIn. So custom toast. I have the toast, man. It's working fine. So inside the, what do you call it? Our services or store. Where is the, we create a new one. Toast dot. Maybe it's better to just save it in the app store. So yeah, toast, TOAST, and toast. Just let's create one. Show. Okay, and then hide. I hate LinkedIn, but sometimes when I want to wake up or clear my head, or that feeling where you want to get punched in your face, that I truly agree, man. So imagine if I would open Reddit to have some fun. I open Twitter or X to see what's happening. I open, what are other social media apps I have? I don't use Instagram, but let's see. So these are the apps I have installed currently, and I'm scrolling from the end. So I have X, that obviously I use it to just see what's happening, follow some tech news, any new GitHub repository, stuff like those. And the other one I have is Reddit, just to see some memes, some opinions on some things, to search how to fix this thing. Hey, what is this called, etc. That's Reddit. Wonderful app. And that's it. I don't really have Instagram as well. And the other one I have is LinkedIn. So the reason I use LinkedIn is, imagine I woke up and I feel bored, or I just feel I want to get hurt. Why do you want to get hurt? Sometimes I don't know how to explain this. You just want to get a reality check. You know, uh, you want to, if I want to lose sleep, LinkedIn is a good app for me, because the moment I open it, I just don't feel sleepy anymore. Not like I don't feel motivated. That's the wrong word. Don't feel like, oh, if I use LinkedIn I don't get sleep and I get active. No, I don't get motivated. Uh it's like a different way of moving into a different mindset. So I open LinkedIn, and I just lose my sleep because I lose my peace as well. So whenever I just sit idle and I don't feel like doing anything, let's open LinkedIn. Why? So if I open Reddit, I lose my time. If I open X, I don't lose much time, because I always find a post and it would not let me continue further. I can just realize that okay, this is a bad app, and I'll just close it. If I want to use Instagram, I have to open that in a browser, because the moment I use it for 5 minutes, the browser crashes. It's a win-win for both of me and my browser, because what? If I install the app, it would not crash and I would spend hours inside it. But if I open it in the browser, it would crash the moment I scroll 5 or 10 reels, and I would get a break anyways. But in LinkedIn, I don't spend much time inside it, because you don't want to get, you know, what do you call it? You don't want to get like a bad feeling for you. So that's why LinkedIn, but it's needed for you to get a reality check, and it's needed for you to just get out of the bed. That's what I use LinkedIn for. Sometimes I just open it and, oh, look at this dude. Nice. And sometimes I just laugh at some of the posts, so cringe in LinkedIn. They post photos of them working, the same photos for like the past 3 years, and they post like chat GPT content. You can clearly see the rocket emoji. I hate that rocket emoji to my core. I absolutely hate it. The moment I see any post, LinkedIn, Reddit, X, and I see that rocket emoji, it's like a classic chat GPT rocket emoji. I wish I can show you guys that one. Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, the rocket emoji. So you see, the moment I see that in any LinkedIn post, I just get laugh. I feel so cringe and laugh. Sometimes I get good vibes, but I it's mostly negative. And yeah, this one, I just hate it, bro. Pretty sure it's so that we can tell it's from AI or human. And some people just don't even check that okay, it clearly looks AI-ish. And there are shit ton of posts for DSA and data science. Everyone is sharing their own like what is called patterns list. We all know there are hardly one or two lists in the entire world. Everyone is like mixing things and just feeding those to us. Oof. LinkedIn is a complete different world. Complete different world. So yeah, my best apps are Reddit, and I wouldn't call X as a best app, but that's the one thing. I have another app which is really worth mentioning. If you're not really interested to install like social media apps to get to know what exactly you want, there is an app called Feedly. I'll show it to you. Show my face. So this one is really good, where you can just have all your publishers RSS or RRS, whatever it's called. It's the RSS feed. So you can just have all your articles. Let's say you follow a certain article, let's say dev dot some article which posts about dev news. You can just RSS feed to that post, and in within this same app you can just read all the news, instead of installing some other app and then switching to another app just low just to see news. And you can customize whatever you want to see. They also suggest some lists. So this is much better. This is not social media, it's just posts. There is no rage bait. There is no, what do you call it, like the hooks in the first 5 seconds or 3 seconds. They would like, hey, don't do lead code, but then they would suggest do like some lead code pattern sheet or tricks. Try Feedly. It's a it's a good app. Back to gaming. Are you guys here, or am I just talking to myself? Manish and Todd, you both are here. Let me open my stream assistant. I wish there was an easier way to activate the environments for Python. Back to gaming. Yeah. Ooh. I plan to stream for till 5. Then I'll talk to my mom for a while and then go back to sleep again. Okay, I did I mess up something here? Yeah. So I was thinking to have like a toast app, like toast state. Yeah, that's what's my plan. It's truly doable, man. I can just install custom toast here, and I can clearly see the toast thing. So this is doable. I don't have to change my stack to some other whatever this idiot is suggesting. But I was thinking to create a state so that I can manage all my actions into one thing: app state or where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? You know what? Let's not mess with the app store. Let's create like a toast dot store dot ps. As any app would be having a ton of toast messages anyway, so let's create its own thing. Remove it. Wonderful. And inside toast, we just copy the same one here. Where is the toast store? Right here. And I might remove all these. Remove this one. Create. Let's like toast state. And what else? Initialized. I don't need all these, I guess. Do I need an init? An init. Okay. Uh, let's toast. Okay, push toast. That's the first function, and it's a message and type void. Nice. And for now, that's fine. And the message type info, and let's say hide timer. Yeah, timer. It's a thing if it's there or not. So we can close all these and have it here. Export app state toast equals to message, and then toast equals to this one. Set timeout time. Yep, perfect, perfectly fine. Oh, we need toasts. These are all the toasts which were running. Let's see inside. Let's say in file explorer, the moment we open it, let's have like a button. What is the easiest way to do it now? Toast, custom toast. So we only show it when, yeah, this needs, all the toast needs to be pushed inside the same container. So we need to have like a position fixed. Do you have a fixed? Absolute. Okay. Where do I have it now? Okay. Top 0. I don't see it. Bottom top 0. Let's say top 20. Where is the one? Where is the this is the root. What are the options we have? Relative and static. So absolute. This gamma was not attempted. Why? It's there. Why this didn't work? Okay. Instead of I might need a bigger screen here. The position is there, width is auto. Let's say top 120. Hey Yasir, how are you, man? Yasir, welcome to the stream, bro. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, long time, long time, long time. Where is this first toast? Is it even there? Thanks for the like, bro. Okay, it's injected. It's injected somewhere, but I can't really see it. Oh, it's outside the pane, I guess. Left 0 and Z index. Now I see it. I'm doing great, bro. Show my face. Show my face. I'm doing great. Everything's working fine. Took a break in the November. I went on a vacation and then came back in December first week. As it's a holiday season, there were a lot of people at home, and I was not comfortable streaming while having guests at home. And they all left in January first week. After that, I started streaming regularly. Like got on track, and yeah, everything is going good so far. How about you? I'm currently working on an expense tracking thing. Welcome back. Thank you so much. Oh, Z is using 100% GPU. Strange. This is my day one of trying this Z IDE. Working great. You are using a GIF command. Thank you. Thank you, Manish. Thank you for remembering. Back to gaming. I don't know why my Gemma is kind of having trouble. Should definitely work. I can hear the fan noises, so something says that it's working, but it's using my CPU instead of GPU. Why is it using that much GPU? It's not using any GPU here. Nice. I'm a good evening, enjoying cold weather and snow. Yeah, there was a very less snow. It's more like a ice rather than snow. I did not stop GIF, bro. It's still there. It's still there. Probably the GIF was placed in a very bad place when I show my face. So maybe let me see that. It did not get any sections. Why? Did not get any sections for some reason. Unexpected error during the setting. Oh, you guys would be like what minus? I don't. I like visiting cold weathers, but I don't want to live in cold weathers. I like my warmth. There are some errors in. Maybe this is better to fix it. It's probably because of Gamma didn't respond properly. Not sure why. Alright, we got an issue. Let's see what happens with this one. Did I mess up something? Or what happened? 07. It worked after I commented. Commented? Oh, comment. It does work, bro. There is nothing that it would not work. It definitely works. The problem is you might have seen that in a very bad timing, but it should work. I did not remove anything. I don't even know how to remove those things. Oh, uh, noticing a very different issue here. So the toast thing works in this way. We create like a big container full of like a width and full width, and we inject toast, or we just push toast messages, and they would be populating a stack from bottom to top. That's the plan. So we have to create a toast container which is too big. So height equal max height equals to view, or window. Do we have a window? View height 100. Min width equals to, let's say, max width equals to like for 200. Is it in a good position as well? It worked after I commented. Oh, it's in a good position as well. Yeah, I did not change it. It's the same. Max height is not assigned. Okay. So what values do we have? Abstract, auto, screen, interface screen, and height. I don't know why this is a thing. Screen dot length. Eh? How can I get the screen size? Explore React Native screen height. Dimensions. Yeah, it's dimensions. Sorry. Totally forgot. The moment I see dimensions here, I recalled. Dimensions dot get window height minus 200. Perfect. Did not work as expected. Oh, it's max height. We need to like, set the height. Even that didn't work. Oh, there is another height. Sorry. Oh, now I have the most height possible. Decent enough, and max width needs to be dimensions dot window dot width. Let's see how it is. Dude, come on, man. Perfect. Even looks the same. I know that it's looking red for now, but trust me, it would work fine. Perfect. And in this container, we are going to push our toes. So let's remove this and have like we remove it. It looks like there's nothing there. What are you building? Okay, story time. Show my face. I'm building an expense tracker. I know that might sound boring, as you might be thinking there are already a million expense trackers. Why are you building a new one? Multiple reasons. First reason, uh, all the expense tracking, they don't really track expenses, they do budget planning. And the second one, they are like a higher level of tracking, as if you spend some money. Let's say you went to a store, you spend 500 rupees, and they show store 500 rupees groceries. That's it. They do not track what you bought. They do not track what exactly things you got in from that store. So because of that, we don't really get a true tracking of your expenses. Let's say I went to a store, I spent 500 rupees, and out of them 100 rupees for groceries, 100 rupees for electronics, 100 rupees for something else, chewing gums or chocolates. All they show is 500 rupees this store. But I wanted to get in-depth transaction details as well. That's where this app comes in. I did try to pay for an existing app, but they don't really have these OCR kind of a things. And I actually use Budget Bakers. I have a lifetime membership in them. I was using that for years, worked fine. But even they do not have this transaction level or receipt level tracking. So what this app does now is back to gaming. Unlucky. Welcome, bro. Welcome to the stream. Back to gaming. I don't know why it did not work. Okay. So what this application does now is you can see it obviously shows all the transactions. Looks like I'm inside the expenses. Let me just disable this for now. Okay, you can see it does have all the transactions. Okay, these are all my real transactions, but it has OCR plus AI. So what happens now is you can add item level transaction as well in any given store. So let's say let's try for Sam's Club. I don't know which one it is though. And these are all my Sam's Club transaction. If I open a transaction, one second, I know what happened. What is it called? What is it called? What is it called? Transaction detail, and this can be. Yeah. There should be an error. There should be an error somewhere here. HTML content. HTML. 1 minute, please. Content. I mean, it's still in development, so yeah, this is the one. It's possibly undefined. So if it's undefined, I have to set something. Where is this being set? Oh, if it's undefined, then set as a string. Wonderful. So now let's go to the expenses and select the loading. Sam's. And I just select the same transaction. This doesn't have any items. This does have, yeah. Now, for this transaction, I have spent $212, and I can clearly see what things I have bought in that transaction. Not just 212 Sam's Club groceries, no. It would also track what exactly I have spent. I bought kiwi, I bought pears, I got apples, I got sparkling water, I got mushrooms, I got butter, I got broccoli. That's the idea. Okay. So these all things are done with OCR and HTML. It's 5 p.m. bro, and go call your mother and sleep, or else you will become a zombie. It's fine. It's tomorrow is Sunday. So Yasir, I'm using Tesseract OCR. It's a standalone app, which is basically the best you can get for now. That's the one we are using, or we can see that's the one most people are using. It worked for some reason. So yeah, I'm using Tesseract OCR, and that has first class support for in Python. So if you are familiar with Python, you can just use that package Tesseract OCR. So OCR is nothing but if you have a receipt like this, so it can scan all the text in a given area, and that text is basically useless. You need an AI model or a trained model to understand the text and transform into a proper structure. So that's why we have OCR plus AI. And obviously, I'm using Olama based models, and these models can also do a little bit more. One second. YouTube, do not return. Let it upload. Yep. Can you try making an Iron Man AI? Can really, if you think I'm that skillful, then thank you so much. I'm not that skillful. So currently, what I'm trying to do now is to integrate a toast system. So I'm using React Native Expo. I'm not just building this for mobile. I'm also parallelly building this for my web as well as mobile. So I don't want to maintain two different code bases for the same application. So I was trying to instead of downloading a UI package, I was trying to install this. So the problem with this is if I don't have any toast, I might have to just remove it. Toast or or uh, maybe just inject one at a time. My idea was to like inject those messages from the top or right, like as a boxes. So, but as long as they're open, I don't think we can click any of that containers. So I'm unsure. Maybe it's better to just inject into body with a position fixed. So let's forget about the height. Height can be of max 50 and width can be of max 200. Okay, position is absolute, that's fine. And let's see, ZNX is this one. Did we have anything? Okay, first toast. Let's have like a color, background color, like red, that's fine. I have it now. We can see we can press dashboard and expenses. So what? How can I inject two of them? So let's create a key. Const toast toast state equals to use toast. Where is a toast store? Okay, use toast state. Use toast state, and then inside here we state equals to state. Okay, so I have a college project. So I was making the car rental website and the app. So I was making an app using the React Native and web is in on XJS. So is it good? Yeah, it's fine. I'm using Expo for same web as well as web and Android and iOS. I have the toast state, and what I got to do now is just inject these one by one. How? Oh yeah, it's already 5:10, guys. I would just go to sleep now. We'll deal with this tomorrow. All right. It's a good version, man. You can definitely try it. There is no harm in doing that, anyways. Should I use you? Okay, it depends on your use case. I don't have any complicated things to do in my mobile or in my web app. So if you have complicated things, it's better to stay with Next.js for web if you have complex features, or if you have like complex expectations from your app, like core Android services, then stick with whatever you're doing right now. What I'm specifically trying to do is keep my UI as minimal as possible, not trying to use any libraries. I'm building like even a toast container all by myself. If you have that much patience, then come to this route, and also don't expect much features. In web, obviously you'll have much ton of a support, but in Expo for Android, there are basic use cases. If you are fine with those use cases, then this is a better approach. But if you have like complex like location, like fingerprint access, biometrics, things get complicated in Expo. And you're not really getting any profits of saving time, because you have to set up all those in the traditional Android or React Native as well. So if you have a less requirements, then Expo would be fine. If you have complicated, then don't even try entering Expo. Glad you found it useful. Okay, people, I will continue tomorrow. Until then, see you again in the next stream. Peace. Thanks for joining. Thanks for the like, Manish, Harish, Lanlaki, Yasir. Thanks for all your support, guys. See you again tomorrow. Bye bye.